The first climbing season of 2023 at Mount Everest has come to an end with some remarkable and yet grim milestones.
At least 12 climbers died. That is the highest number in 8 years. Another 5 are still missing on Everest slopes. But there was this incredible story of survival and sort of rescue, a high altitude rescue, just sort of the summit. Now here's the situation. A Malaysian climber narrowly survived after a Nepali Sherpa guide hauled him down the mountain on his back. The Sherpa involved had just set the record for the most climbs at Everest at 28. Nepal issued a record 478 permits for Everest during this year's March to May climbing season. But that is that situation there. And Bill, you were saying you'd actually listen to an interview to get some more detail on this. It is incredible. You put a person on his back to save his life.
Yeah, and you know, people spend a lot of money to go climbing, and the gentleman who hired this Sherpa, obviously they see this person suffering, and the Sherpa said, can we end this? We need to save this guy. And they had to turn back their expedition to save this man's life.
Wow.
And of course, you hope anyone would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But it is, we were talking, a lot of us around the newsroom, about that dead zone where you can't breathe on your own. And a lot of people at that point waiting to hit the summit. They've come so far, and they don't really listen to their bodies appropriately, be it altitude sickness or just freezing.
It can mess you up.
Yeah, it can really mess you up. And if you don't turn back, and you can run into real problems, and that's why they've had so many deaths. But the Sherpa, turning around and saying that at parts it was really difficult. They tried to drag him a little bit over the snow, and then they hit rocks and had to put him on his back. And he was saying, you said almost, did he break the record? 28?
Yeah, 28,
and he said this was, by far one of the hardest that he's had to do, because he's carrying someone back after making it almost to the summit.
Probably risking his own life doing it as well.
Exactly.
That's so big. That's amazing.
That man owes that Sherpa his life, effectively.
I would say
It's
so.
just unbelievable.
Remarkable stuff.